Okay, so here I'm gonna talk about dealing with your first bad transaction, either be on eBay or Depop or any of those reselling platform. Now, this person left the comment say, I just had my first bad transaction review out of 115 sales on Depop. She disputed her purchase with Depop, claiming that her item was not described and it was in a poor condition. I disputed the review because the item was not in a poor condition, and I believe the review was super unfair and misleading. Does anyone know how long Depop usually takes to get back with a decision? I've been so anxious on this over this. I've never had a bad review. If they side with the buyer, I will be dumbfounded. Now, this happened to me before. Sometimes you're on a streak of good positive review, and you want to keep it 100% all the time. The chances are you're not gonna keep your review 100%. It's gonna happen. Some people are gonna be not happy. Maybe the others were delayed for some reason. Maybe you didn't respond on time. There'll be a whole lot of reason why the customers um, isn't too happy. So that's not your business to worry about or to panic. And then it goes on. The girl bought a Lululemon bra from me for $12. Got a pair, got a few pair of Lululemon leggings because she was my 100th sale. She started DMing me after leaving the review and started complaining about the leggings. Never in my life have I ever had an experience such insanity. The photo I posted showed the entire bra, front and back, and clear in good condition. Okay, if this ever happened to you, just stay calm and be professional. Okay, getting a bad review happens to everyone. You get a dispute. I know it's frustrating as well. You just want to keep your good review. You don't want to. You want other customers to see that you are a good person to buy from because they will check the review. And if you have bad review, they might skip over. If you have bad review and it makes you a good review, they might still take a chance and say, okay, will this arrive? Blah blah blah. So I would just say, keep it professional and polite. Don't try to go over. Now the next one is obviously gather evidence. Make sure you take clear photos and your items from all angles, inside and outside. I'll show you how I take my photos when I was doing flat lay. Obviously, when you're taking pictures, this is what it looks like when I'm taking picture before I edit the pictures. Take the picture of the front. I'll also get a close up of the zip. As you can see, this zipper, for example, is slightly broken. So I would put a description to say this zipper is broken, but it still zips. Again, I've taken another close up of the picture. I've used a pen to highlight the fact that the zip is not it's not broken, but you can still zip it up, but there's no hinge on the zipper to pull it up and down. Now this is a bit extreme. Obviously, sometimes I also take the inside of the garment just so they can get a feel of what it looks like on the inside. It's just a way of just making sure that they see exactly what they're buying. And I've also taken a picture of the back as well. As you can see, this jacket has a bit of floor. I've also used my pen to bring attention to it and to let the buyer know that this jacket is floored. Again, the next thing you want to understand is understand how Depop review works or if eBay. Most of the time, don't expect the platform to side with you as a buyer. In some cases, if you have a shipping tracking number, they might side with you. But in most cases, they're going to side with the buyer because they want the customers to buy the platform and stand the platform. So they are going to start side with the buyer. Also, it's just best to just ignore the situation and not don't engage in endless back and forth where you're trying to get them to change your mind. If you've made up your mind, if you've done your best to try to get them to be reasonable, you've gone beyond and above. It could just be a miscommunication. Sometimes you might even have all the evidence and they still will overlook it and don't take enough time to read, check the description or check the pictures carefully. So it's entirely up to you to just make sure you highlight this and bring it up to them. That it's there, the measurement there, we did mention X, Y, and Z was wrong with the item, blah 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 blah. But in for most cases, I try not to sell anything that's it's a bit of damage, has a little bit of damage in them, unless I'm selling for really really super cheap. That might be the exception. So in which case they might question why is it so cheap until they check the garment and you can see why. you know. Obviously, protect yourself from future sales as well. Just trying to be super clear, good condition. Always try and sell item in good condition. Sometimes the items might be in okay condition, a grade C. Obviously, you're gonna have to sell at a cheaper price and a reasonable price for the buyers to want to buy it. Um, I would also consider like all items sold as seen, no return. I mean, might not be best if an item that's a bit faulty, you can put it and just let them know that item sold as seen, no return. Um, if you're gonna give freebies, whatever, make sure like they know the bonus, so you don't get feedback on the bonus item you're given. And obviously, one bad review isn't gonna ruin your entire business. I know people do check the feedback. Again, if you do have the feedback, just try and list my item, sell my item, discount the item, try and ship as soon as possible, and try and get as many people to leave feedback, or even contact them to leave a feedback. Check if they receive the item. If they do receive the item, ask if they can give you feedback, and that's all you can do.